See, wherever I go, stay ready, stay alert, always prepared for whatever I see me. There's a seat right here. You can see from all angles. I'm ready. It's time to get down to business. Game time.
Hi, honey. I know you just made it to the library, but love of my life, my hero, my lion, you forgot your A game. So come home, take it, and then you can go and conquer the world, black man. Oh, and one more thing. Would it kill you to just wear some socks? I'm just saying. Love you. And can you bring home some milk?
Oh, man. She be killing me. Okay, I'll go back. I'm gonna get my A game. I'm not putting them socks on. I'm good. I'm fly. I'm fresh. I'm gonna stop at 7-Eleven and get some milk.
Hey all my Crimsonites, and welcome to the Crimson Cure channel, where we embrace our femininity, increase our womanly value, and celebrate our brothers. So join me on our feminine journey to learn, heal, and grow. Hey there, my Crimsonites, and welcome to the Crimson Cure channel. I'm your host, femininity coach, and author of the Crimson Cure, and this is my perspective. So I got a real quick video to show you today, all right? And then I'm going to come back with my perspective. So give me just a second. Let me go ahead and share my screen. It's not that long, pretty quick.
Well, take me out. He got to pay for my babysitter. Why should my baby daddy and me got to pay for my babysitter when you the one that want to take me out?
I'm not going to ask to pay for my babysitter. I'm expecting you to know to do that for me. So if I notice that you didn't think to do something like that, or you ain't trying to like work around that in whichever way, then I'm not messing with you. They're not saying it. They're expecting it. And then they weed you out accordingly. Okay. And that's the way it should be done.
Well, I'll weed you out accordingly too, because if you got kids, I ain't...
Okay. All right. So you guys heard that. You heard it correctly. An entitled baby mama. They were referring to a post that was made by an entitled baby mama. And she's talking about she expects a new guy that's just coming on the scene to try to date her, to pay for her babysitter that she need. Because why should her and her baby and the baby's father pay for babysitting when this guy's the one want to take her out? Okay. So she literally expect some new man that's just trying to get to know her, to actually take care of her responsibilities out of the gate. And then the lady on the video was like agreeing with it. It wasn't her post, but she was agreeing with it. Then the part that killed me, because it's the audacity for me, right? Trying to present it as if this was a knock on his character if he didn't do it. If he didn't think to take care of a kid that you had with some other man, just because he's trying to get to know you and take you out, that's not no knock on his character. That doesn't say anything bad about who he is or what he's willing to do or what he's not willing to do. Y'all the same chicks that don't want to have femininity for a man at first sight, but now he's supposed to take care of your kids on the first foray. He don't even know them little crumb snatchers. He don't even know them little naughty headed kids. So why should he come out of his pockets for anything that serves you or them children? That's not his children. He's just trying to find out, you know what I'm saying, is you, what's up with you? He ain't trying to find out what's up with your kids. They got a daddy, don't they? And if you was worth anything, you probably should be with their daddy instead of trying to date somebody and your children are small enough to need a babysitter. And if your baby daddy is around, then why isn't he keeping the children? They his children. So see, that whole scenario was just so screwed up from beginning to end until it almost blow your mind. You don't even have to, you can't even make it up. Like the stuff sells itself. Like the stories make themselves up at this point. Okay, these chicks are so crazy. Okay, she's trying to use him from the start, from the beginning. You all are the same chicks again, talking about don't get everything to a husband. You know what I'm saying? To a boyfriend, you gotta give it to a husband. Yet you collect boyfriends. Okay, you collect boyfriends like other people, like old people collect stamps. Okay, study talking about what a boyfriend ain't worth, but that seemed to be all you can get. You might as well give him all of it because you ain't never gonna get no husband. But that type of mindset. You 49 years old, you ain't never been married, ain't nobody never wanted you past 6 months or a year. So you might as well give all you got and then some, okay, to your little boyfriend that come through every once in a while and he, halfway want to talk to you and stuff like that when you ain't in the bed. You might as well cook him all the dinners, rub all the feet, soak all the tub, wash all the dishes, vacuum all the floors. You might as well be getting down on your hands and knees, cleaning all the baseboards. Like you need to be doing all of that. Like ain't nobody playing with you. You need to be doing all of that. Because you straight up want somebody to come through just because they're trying to get to know you. Probably don't even know your little raggedy last name. And you want him to pay for a babysitter that ain't gonna do nothing but go in that baby father pocket because the baby daddy is watching the kid. So basically he pimping you to go out and get money from this other guy and bring money from that guy back to him. Ain't nobody stupid. Okay? That's y'all little game y'all run. That's why he don't mind you going out with some dude. Because he ain't doing nothing but instructing you to either get money from that dude or if you go out for dinner, go get food for that dude, bring it back so he can eat something. And that dude don't get nothing from you. You know what I'm saying? You gonna act standoffish. You're not gonna give him none or whatever unless he actually really sexy or something like that. And you kind of want to mean you would call yourself sneaky and do that. Because you can't tell your baby daddy you did that part. And that's how you got the extra take-home plate from Red Lobster with the extra 4 biscuits up in there. Like, so you ain't gonna tell him that. You see what I'm saying? And that's the little game y'all run. So the problem with that is that she's trying to extract a toll before any other part of the vetting process can be implemented. Okay, she's attempting the extraction of a toll. This is almost extortion. She's attempting to extract toll before time, trouble, and threat even comes into the picture at all. So she's trying to basically, this is why dating these single mothers like this is dangerous, because they attempt to either force their way or finesse their way around a man's vetting process. So he can't see, he never has time to see what her trouble and her threat is, never has time to really spend time with her to see who she really is in her mind. Just toll, and enough time to get maybe some sex out of him or to go on these few dates in order to extract the toll in the first place. So one is the overlay for the underlay. Okay. And basically it's because Black men have culturally and historically not minded the stepfather role. So now she's entitled to its acceptance. This is why single mothers still think they can date, because if your children are still of the age where they actually need supervision and a babysitter, you should not be dating, ma'am. And then according to y'all, boyfriends and husbands is 2 different things. And I've told y'all that dating is for boyfriends and courtships is for husbands. So y'all are sitting around here still on the carousel with these kids, willing to make that same mistake 2, 3, 4 times over. Okay? Black men have been very generous with that whole stepfather thing to the point where, you know what I'm saying, there are men who are like, no, we should still keep doing it, especially if she's a worthy woman or depending on how she got those kids, you know what I'm saying, or what have you, then you can go ahead and help and things of that nature, which is noble. I don't have nothing to say negatively about that. But at the same time, doing so in this climate is a dangerous thing. It's almost a no-no. You see, because I used to try to see this differently. Well, every single mother not a bad person, which that's still true. But y'all need to rein in these chicks that's doing stuff like that, because you already behind the 8 ball with this child or children that you have where their father is not in your life in a relationship and making a complete family. So you already behind the 8 ball. You already got a couple of checks against you at this point. Okay, ladies, in the so-called dating market, you already have these strikes against you. No need to compound it with entitled behavior as if you a little teeny bopper with no kids running around here. You got whole responsibilities that you done birthed out. Okay? And you are basically asking a man to come into your life and with a ready-made family that he may or may not want, because he got to figure out if he wants you or not before he figure out if he want your kids, because you always going to say your kids. They ain't never going to be his kids. I don't care if he take care of them from infancy. And he be a good man in the house, taking care, being a father. You gonna always throw that up in his face that these ain't none of his kids. He not gonna be able to discipline them. All he gonna be able to do that you gonna allow is pay for him. And I used to try to see it a little differently. Oh, well, don't just blanketly say you can't date no single mother. But see, y'all making y'all are tainting the pool. Okay, y'all are putting poison in the cup. Y'all are doing that. This kind of behavior, y'all are doing that. Because the men just don't want to hear that. So you just telling me I got to start paying for your kids as soon as I start saying hello to you after a few texts and a few phone calls? Now I got to actually try to come about my money for your kids? Benefit? And I don't care if it is babysitter money. I don't care what it is. I don't care if you said it was lollipop money. And you was going to buy each one of them a little 35-cent blow pop. Like, I don't care. They not mine. I'm not obligated. I'm not obligated to you. So I'm definitely not obligated for nothing that come from you. Especially nothing that come from you that I didn't put in there. So you got the game all messed up. Y'all got everything twisted. Y'all have everything twisted. And I would say this, in this day and age, no man of value should date a black single mother. The conditions under which he would date her would have to be so stringent that it's not even funny. And the reason why I say a man of value is because you got these snakes out here that's trying to bypass a man's vetting system. And a man of value has this vetting system, and he never allows it to be bypassed. So if he has a standard that is this standard of vetting, and if he's willing to come right out of the gate and give her the 4 P's, okay? And then he has his life together according to the 10 life values, there is no way on God's green earth that he should be trying to date a black single mother, because they entitled and delusional. You would have thought being pregnant for 9 months, having a baby, and having the responsibility of another human being would get you out of the world of delusion, but it does not. For too many of you, for the vast majority of you, it does not take you out of delusion. And somehow you get further and further, deeper and deeper into a delusional world, thinking some man somewhere owe you something because you cracked your legs open with no commitment, no ring, not knowing that dude's middle name, last name, his mama name, where his daddy stay. You didn't know nothing. You just birthing kids into the world for this one, that one, the white one and the black one. Like, ain't nobody got time for that. Boop, ain't nobody got time for that, beloved. Okay? The world does not owe you because you had a baby out of wedlock and then you claimed it was hard, but then you had 2 more after that by 2 different men. That is not the next man's issue. That is your issue. You had them children. That was your responsibilities if they ain't never nobody else's. You want to play games about who the daddy is and paternity and his mama's baby and daddy's baby, well, then it'll be 100% your responsibility. And the next man that come along with you, if you got any sense, it wouldn't be no next man. But we know there's always be a next man trying to come through, try to give you a chance and all that type of stuff. It would have to be so stringent. The only way that she would only have to have one, she would have to be young, and she would have to open up from the start with showing quality and wifely value and present herself to be honestly vetted over a long period of time. That would be the absolute only way, and probably some more restrictions that I haven't thought of yet. That would have to be the only way, because y'all out here crazy. Think somebody owe you because you had a baby. Because if you don't, knock it off. Anyway, jump down into the comment section. Let me know what you think. Sound off for me. Like, share, subscribe to the channel if you have not. Once again, I'm your host of Crimson Cure, and this was my perspective. Bye-bye, Crimsonites.
Hey guys, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell. And if you've got more to say on the topic, leave a comment down below. Also, don't forget to support our sponsor who so graciously supports this channel by clicking the description box and the link for A-Game at agameherbal.com. You can go ahead and get a 10% discount off of your next purchase using the code Kendra10. This has been yet another Crimson Cure production, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.